This is the final section of. Okay, it's not a final anything. All right, there's a whole lot more polynomial to go. All right, but this is the final part of division, but this is not actually division. You see the title is Synthetic Substitution. This is the last page of section 4.3, Dividing Polynomials, part 2, right? This is the back page if you have the two-sided paper, or this is the last page if you downloaded it offline. Online. All right, so there is the substitution method. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is find what this function is equal to when you plug in x equals -2. So there's a normal way. So you do f of -2. And remember, this is not f times -2. You read the left side here as the function f with the value of -2 plugged into the expression. So it's 6 times -2 to the 5th. Minus 3 times -2 to the 4th, plus -2 to the 3rd, minus -2 squared, plus 19. All right, so 2 to the 5th is 32. 32 times 6 is negative 32 times 6, 192, I think. Right, -2 to the 5th is -32. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. Add 1, 192. All right. And then -2 to the 4th is positive 16. Times 3 is 48. Plus -8. Minus 4. Plus 19. If you're wondering how I'm getting some of these numbers, then this is not the technique for you. All right, let's combine these. -12. That's going to be -60, so it's -192 minus 60 plus 19. That's -252 plus 19. That's -233. Okay. All right, that's one way to do it. Now, here's the second technique. So you're welcome to do it this way. Yes, you will be allowed to use a calculator, but it has been my experience that people don't do calculators well when there are so many things. All right, I have noticed that people just mess up either the signs, or they put the parentheses in the wrong place, they put the exponent in the wrong place, and people just don't know how to use a calculator when it looks like this. All right, so we've been doing synthetic division, right? Synthetic division. So what I'm going to do, so this f of -2, we put the -2 in the box like we do for synthetic division. And then here, I got 5, -3, 1, -1, and I'm missing a term, right? It's x cubed, x squared. I'm missing the x term. So I'm going to put a 0 for that. So just like you do for synthetic division. So I'll put 6, -3, 1, 1. No, it's a -1, right? 6, -3, 1, -1. I'm missing a 0. I'm missing an x term, so I'll put a 0 there. All right. So bring down the 6, and then you do -2 times 6. -2 times 6 is -12. -3 plus -12 is -15. That's a -15, not a 75. That's a -15. That's a -15. Now do -2 times -15. That's 30. 30 plus 1 is 31. All right. Now I'm doing -2 times 31. -2 times 31 is -62. -62 plus -1 is -63. -2 times -63 is 126. And I don't have enough space over here. So let's put the 0 here, put the 19 there. So it's 0 plus 126, which is 126. And then 126 times -2 is -252. Oh, look, it's the last sum. And that comes out to be -233. Now, I have seen most people can use the calculator this way correctly. Okay, so this way, yes, you can do it this way. Maybe some of you think it's easier, but on a calculator, this is much easier to make a mistake. Okay, this, you make a mistake because, you can't read my handwriting, but most of the time, calculator is very successful with this technique. Now, the question is, what's the answer? So f of -2 which I've neglected to write at the end here, f of negative 2 equals this answer. The remainder from synthetic division is the answer. So it's negative 233. And that's it. So this was a short video. Yes, the lesson was short. It was, in fact, it was shorter than this because I didn't do this in class. I should just skip that one. I don't want to do that at all. But that's it. You get the whole lecture, and it took all of 5 minutes. All right. Have a good night.